I think my wife wants to divorce me. I just really need advice. I think you'd find better suited and more mature advice in subreddits like r relationships, r relationship advice, or r marriage. Get off Reddit and talk to your wife. Hey there. Hold on. It sounds so tough. But deep breaths. Take it step by step. And remember to take care of yourself too. Can you have a heart-to-heart with your wife? Clear and gentle communication is really key. Hang in there, pal. Sometimes, just because it was meant to be, it doesn't mean it was meant to be forever. One thing I've learned is that there is no certainty in love. As much as we long for that, I wish you happiness and hope. Smiling face with open hands. If you were to try anything, I would avoid being clingy, needy, desperate. Be kind and charming, but slightly aloof. If there is any part of her that is still interested, it will pique her curiosity and make her less turned off to the idea of staying with you. Make her laugh if the mood is right. Maybe bringing up inside jokes that will remind her of the love and good times. Sometimes people can fall out of love or lose attraction to their spouse. It happened to me. There was nothing I could do. She just no longer wanted to be with me and thought she found the guy she did want to be with. After over 30 years of being married and 2 kids. What can you do to make someone who doesn't love you, love you? I don't think that's fixable. Talk to her. If you moved to Michigan and hate it, I can sympathize. If she's already done, it may be too late. Women often are donadone WAAY before the guy realizes. Essentially, because women will invest work into a relationship based on her own level of wanting to give, not as a reflection of how currently happy she is. A guy will usually only do sweet, thoughtful, helpful, romantic things. If he actively loves her, you may have missed things she has said, thinking she isn't serious, or dismissing those things as unimportant. Sometimes guys with a sports or military background were literally raised with immediate direct yelling as the sign they are wrong. So unless someone is yelling at them, they think she isn't mad. If it's not too late, first thing you have to do is find out what hurts her or pisses her off, and stop it. Next, find out what makes her feel loved, and do that. Notice, I didn't say do what you saw in a movie, or do what you like to do when you feel loving. Both of these might be really different than you think. Like if you buy roses and candy, but all she wants is to sleep in late on weekends, you are wasting your efforts. Likewise, if you are pissing her off all day, but think a half-assed back rub undoes the annoyance, you are still just digging a hole. If you are very lucky, she will tell you what she wants. Listen to her, even if you disagree. If you want her to stay, her feelings matter. Read The 5 Love Languages to get a clue on different ways people want to receive love. Then identify the gaps. Again, if you are lucky, she will tell you what she wants fixed. Listen, and make immediate improvements. Another good book is Marriage Builders: The Love Bank. The premise is that every positive interaction that meets your partner's needs is like a deposit in a love bank. That withdrawals happen when you don't meet needs, or get aggressive, or betray. Essentially, that romantic love can only happen if the love bank balance is high enough, and some withdrawal are so large, it goes bankrupt. Good luck. You think? So your wife hasn't said this to you? So this could be you overthinking things? Why do you think she wants a divorce? You only talk about your current feelings since you moved. Is your wife also unhappy in this new state? There's not a lot of advice that can be given when you don't say why you think she wants a divorce. Have you talked to her about any of this at all? Does she know you are unhappy with the new state? There is nothing anyone here can tell you that you don't already know, especially with how little information we have on the situation. You need to talk to your wife, dude. That's the only way this is going to get resolved. You need to communicate with your wife. Talking about it here is not going to solve anything. Good luck. You give us nothing to go on except that you love her very, very, very much. Have you tried talking to her? The answer to these questions are always the same. The answer is therapy. When I split from my husband because his relationship with our 11-year-old daughter was breaking down, 7 years later, he and my kids got autism diagnoses. He said, "I love you. What do I have to do to keep you?" Quote, "For me, this made all the difference. It meant, 1. He was committed to being my partner. 2. Was prepared to be a better person." I replied, "Sit Vipassana meditation. A hardcore 10-day course. The following 7 years have been real tough. But my husband and I are still going strong and becoming happy again. Parenting is tough." Coincidentally, at the same time, my friend was splitting from her husband too. He was selfish and a hands-off father. He made a half-hearted attempt to stay together. Needless to say, they divorced amicably, and they're both in healthy new relationships. Try couples counseling. It's clear y'all aren't hearing each other, and therapy can certainly help. Get off of Reddit and seek counseling. Soon. When people say talk to your wife, it means be brutally honest about your feelings and push her hard. To answer you straight, most people dance around this, but if you feel she has given up on you, you are probably right. But before you have this discussion, speak with an attorney to protect yourself from what might make you, who loves her so much, start hating her. Sorry and good luck. Why don't you tell her exactly what you told us? Talk to her. Couples therapy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.